Hi, my name's Tom and welcome to Tom's Barbers podcast. The whole idea of this podcast is to shine a spotlight on local businesses, local politicians, anyone who's doing anything that's remarkable. We just want to shine the spotlight on them. So today we've got a local businessman, Stewart Millar. He's from Tension Twisted Reality. He's been a client for a while now and he's got some really interesting stories. He does some fantastic things around the community and we just really want to put the spotlight on him and his business. So let's listen to the conversation. Hi Stuart.
Very good, mate. You?
So we've got Stuart from Twisted Tension Reality.
No, you got the name wrong straight away.
Why is it?
It's Tension Twisted Realities.
Well, that'll be fucking wrong then. Well, at least we can cut that.
See?
I'm just going to say tension.
Don't even know the name of the company, and it's on his screen, and there's leaflets here as well. That's how bad it is.
Wow,
and it's on the back of the shirt.
Which shirt?
The one I'm wearing.
I've got a guy on here,
Yeah,
mate.
but you can see it there.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to hold it up. So anyway, we have got a shirt from Tension. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your company and what you do?
Yeah, so we have the escape rooms, biggest in the town, the most in the town, VR, we've got a bar, we do our event nights, comedies, bingos, quizzes, music nights now as well.
So, how did you end up getting into the business you are?
Ooh. So, when I used to own the fishing tackle shop that was next door to it, when we decided to close that down, this business was already started, so the chap asked me if I'd help him out. So I went and helped him out for a few evenings and that, and then became his manager, and then decided to bite the bullet and offered to buy it off him.
So how long have you had it?
Just over 4.5 years now.
Wow, time certainly flies.
So you've not even asked me how I want my hair cut today, so this is very presumptuous, isn't it? Is it just Tom's special? We'll just do it however fancy.
How would you like your hair today?
Well, I only wanted a little bit off the top. I didn't want it off the side.
Well, I'm not taking anything off the top then.
No, just a normal one.
So Stuart, what's been the most challenging thing of taking a business on that's already established or?
I don't know really. That's a tricky question. There's like loads of things that's happened over the period, but it's been good to put our own stamp on it. With it already started, there was always the foundation there, but it's changed so much over the period. There's something different all the time.
So, fishing shop to reality rooms.
Yeah, totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, but is there anything that you'd say like your experience helps you in that? Like, is the cross transfer of skills or mindset that's helped you in this, or?
Probably the customer service, because obviously in the retail you face on all the time, aren't you? So that makes it easier with dealing with people, and this job is all about the interaction with the customer, isn't it? So you're making their experience.
So how long? Like, if I was coming to visit you, how long would we be there for? You know, is it a couple of hours? Is it a day out? Is it half a day out?
You can make it as long as you want. The minimum time, like if you do a VR session or an escape room, you've got an hour booked in, but obviously we get in there a bit early. We say get there 10 minutes before to give you the brief, the run through. You can get your drinks and that you can take with you, and then afterwards we get the photo opportunities with the groups that we post on the socials, so they've got something to look back on, and it promotes it as well when they start sharing it. So it all depends on group sizes. Some will make it like do both activities, a couple of hours, 2.5 hours. But it varies so much.
So, you know, so you said you've got multiple rooms, so is there themes to these rooms?
There is, yeah. A lot of them are local themed. So we've got Magna Carta, the Lancaster, a bank heist room. We've got one of the rooms in partnership with the Theatre Royal in the town. That's based on the current panto at the minute, Snow White. We've got a piratey themed room called Shipwreck. A room based on the last woman that was hung in the town called the Victorian Inquisition. A scary room called Plague. And then the newest room's a medical themed one called Last Appointment.
So there's plenty of things to do then. So.
There is, yeah. And we've got our Christmas themed room, but obviously that's just seasonal.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of kids who want to go to that all year round.
Oh yeah, we do get asked about it, but there's not enough space to keep that one active fully all year. So you wouldn't want to do Christmas in summer, would you?
Well, some people would. I know my son probably would. Generally. So how long, rooms, how much do they cost? Obviously, you said you've got quite a few rooms. How much do they cost? What's the lifespan of them?
Well, one of our rooms, Magna Carta's, that's been active 9 years. All the time the business has been open. Obviously in that period, the clues have changed, decor's changed a bit, but the main stories stayed the same. At the minute we're going through a phase of revamping everything, so changing rooms. There's going to be new ones coming later this year. There's one going to be happening after we get back from this year's Lincolnshire show. We're going to rip one out and start again with it. But price wise, it all depends what we put in. Props, we stockpile a lot of things. They find them laying around. Stuff we make most of the stuff ourselves, except the techie bits. It's hard to put a ballpark figure on what an average room would cost.
So obviously staff wise, have you got a big team?
Including myself, there's 6 of us.
Do you work there full time then, or do you spend your time working on the business, or you?
I might as well live there. I'm there 7 days a week.
What do you like? What do you love most about what you do?
It doesn't feel like a job. It's fun. They always say if you enjoy what you do, it doesn't seem like a job, but every day's different. Never the same. It's not you doing the same thing in and out. Every group brings something different projects all the time. It's never boring. We never stand still with it. So.
Do you feel like you've got a lot of hats on? Because obviously you've said you've got the VAR, VR. I didn't think he was a football ref. I always say that. So you've got you've got the rooms, you've got the bar. You've started doing events. How did the events come by? Because obviously I know Carl quite well. Barber stroke, comedian stroke, everything.
Yeah.
So how
jack of all trades.
how did that one come about?
So that was literally, he put a post out on Facebook looking for a venue to hold a comedy night, and never thought it would be something that we would do. So I sent him a message. He came in, had a look round, and said it would be an ideal fit. We did the first one 2 Januaries ago. We had 80 odd people the first night, and it was like, yeah, this will be a winner. So kept it going month in, month out, and it's been really good.
Do you also do bingo nights and quiz nights as well, do you?
Yeah, the bingo, we started that one in partnership with the Red Imps Community Trust, but then it was growing more away from football fans coming in, and it was our audience, so we decided to part company on that, and now it's just our event. But that's growing. That's always first Monday of every month, and it's a busy night.
So is it prizes, or is it
all cash prize? Well, cash prizes, but one round's like a prize round, so we do something different every month for that.
That's right. So obviously, how do people get to bingo? Is it tickets, or is it turn up? How do you get to your events? You
can turn up for bingo and quiz, but it's all on our website. It's free entry, but you just book attendance on it, just so we know number wise. Bingo nights, we give away free chips as well for anyone that books in.
Brilliant.
So that's a winner, isn't that?
And you, before you was talking about that, you've got some events coming up, an ABBA tribute, was it you were talking about?
October, we've got Planet ABBA coming. UK's biggest ABBA tribute act. That'll be a banging night. If it's anything like the one we had with Dan Hadfield doing his Gary Barlow.
He's back again, isn't he?
He is. He's back for good, you could say.
He's back as a comedian.
He's back in January. He's coming to do another one.
Yeah, so obviously you mentioned you've done things with the community theatre and stuff like that. Is being part of the community like a big thing to you? Is that one of your core values, or is that just...
Yeah, it's nice to give something back, because everyone just wants to take all the time, so you can give something back. It works in both ways though. Obviously we get something out of it. It's not all one-way traffic. That we get cross promotions with it all. Gets the name out there more.
What's the craziest thing someone's asked you to sponsor or advertise? Because obviously I know you do theatre, I know you do cricket, I know you know...
The craziest thing we've been asked.
I know I get sort of, I like literally my inbox is, I always get asked to donate something.
Oh, you get weekly emails asking you to donate something. It's mostly sport events, some charity events, but we've had rugby teams ask for shirt sponsors.
Do you have like a vetting process with it? Like, are you one who says yes all the time, or have you got like a strategic way of doing it?
I am a bit of a sucker for like giving vouchers as donations to things, probably too many. But like the bigger ones, if I know the people and if I think it could work in our benefit, sometimes I probably jump before I think about it.
So you said earlier that you're doing a Lincolnshire show again. How many years have you been doing the show, and what kind of things would people expect to see at the Lincolnshire show from you?
So this will be our 8th one. The only year we didn't do was COVID year. So we've done it before with the Lincolnshire Co-op. We did travel videos with their travel department. We've done Lincoln City Football Club several times. And then this one will be our 3rd year with the air ambulance. So we did the last 2 years with them. We did the only VR helicopter ride in the ambicopter. But this year we've just finished working on a project to put the camera in the critical care car, and they've used it on a blue light job. So you can see what it's like to be in the car while it's actually operational.
That's going to be really interesting, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's great what we've seen so far of it. Because it's the only time you want to be obviously in them vehicles, isn't it? You don't want to be in an ambicopter any other way, and you're not going to be there unless there's something seriously wrong.
So will it be just one key thing that happens, or is it going to be multiple different scenarios in the air ambulance?
In the air ambulance, what they did a flight for us from the base opposite Waddington there.
Yeah.
Went round the castle and cathedral, and then flew over to Newark. So really, that's just a one flight job.
Yeah.
They couldn't do multiples because obviously the ambicopter, while it was out, was operational. If there was a call, they'll just have to cut that video and obviously deal with what happened. The car one, there could be a possibility of multiple scenarios in it, but we'll have multiple headsets at the show, so if there is different scenarios, you'll get to see them all, mate.
So really, what's the plan for the next year? What, above anything we discussed?
The plan for the coming year, we've got 1 if not 2 more rooms by Christmas. That's a mega important thing. And then probably some more outdoor activities. Instead of just taking the VR to places, probably a mobile escape room, getting back into more schools. That's going to be a big thing.
So that's something that obviously we're not ready to. So do you actually go out a lot and do this? Like,
Yeah, there's loads of different things we've done. We've done care homes with the virtual reality, so people with dementia and things, or people that are more inactive, they can go and see like different places across the globe. They can do like semi-active sports things while sat down. The schools, literally with that, we could take over a full class, put the kids in VR and show them a lesson in that. So instead of just reading your normal textbook, looking at like biology in the body or planets, they can actually go to these locations and see what it's like.
so that's amazing, because obviously without having this conversation, like, you'll know all the things you do. So obviously, like, going into schools, care homes. So that's amazing. So how would that be just contact you?
Yeah, there's info on our website. So
what cost would you be looking at going into a school or a care home, or is it all depending on what they want?
Yeah, all depending what they want, how long they wanted us there. Like with schools, depending on class sizes and that. But like we've done special needs schools all the way in Birmingham. They're one of our regular customers. We take it there every year. We've done nightclubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Rock City the other year in Nottingham. They had a winter-themed student social night. So we had virtual skiing, which was definitely an eye-opener. I never, ever thought we'd do VR in a nightclub.
So no, just like obviously finish off, I'll just dry your hair off. How's that look and feel?
Yeah, spot on, mate.
Where can people find you? Obviously, you've got a website.
Yeah.
Quite heavy on social media. You do some good, funny TikToks as well, don't you?
TikTok. I hate TikTok.
But obviously, you do it, so
There is TikTok there, yeah. But yeah, I despise it. Website, yeah. All the info's on our website, tensiontwistedrealities.co.uk.
glad someone can say it.
Yeah. The location, Croft Street, just off Monks Road, bright orange church. You can't miss it.
So anyway, thank you very much. Really appreciated the chat. Yeah, all the best, mate.
Thank you very much, mate, and you.
So, what an interesting first podcast for us. Stuart was brilliant, answered some questions amazingly. But what was really inspiring for me was like the amount of things that he does for the community, the amount of things that he does for people, and it really, really blew my mind, the fact that he goes into care homes and how that can help with mobility, and even giving them something to do, going into schools. But yeah, there's so many things that I found out about him and his businesses that I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for this opportunity to talk to him in this way. Anyway, thank you for your time, Stuart. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll be back with a second episode.